Beautiful rising soul family. Before we go any further, I want to say this clearly. This episode is personal, not polished, not performative, just honest. There was a moment in my life when nothing was technically wrong, but everything felt misaligned. From the outside, things looked fine. I was working, I was showing up, I was doing what I knew how to do, what I had been taught to do. But internally, something was shifting. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic. It didn't come with a breakdown or a big life event. It came as a quiet knowing, a feeling in my body that said, I cannot keep living this way. Not because I was failing, but because I was outgrowing the version of myself that survived. That was my turning point. For a long time, I had been the strong one, the dependable one, the one who held things together, even when it cost me. I had learned how to function through exhaustion, how to keep going through emotional weight, how to minimize my needs and maximize my responsibility. And at some point, that way of living stopped working for me. Not because I broke, but because my spirit wanted room, more truth, more softness, more alignment. What I realized in that moment was this. I wasn't tired of life. I was tired of abandoning myself inside of it. The turning point didn't immediately change my circumstances. What it changed was my relationship with the self. I started listening differently, feeling more, pausing instead of pushing. This is where energy work, intuition, and Reiki began to make sense to me. Not as a concept, but as a language. A way of understanding what my body and spirit have been trying to say for years. I wasn't broken. I wasn't behind. I wasn't failing. I was misaligned. And once I saw that, I couldn't unsee it. That turning point required release. I had to release identities that no longer fit, expectations I never agreed to, the need to explain myself constantly, the belief that strength meant struggle, the version of me that survived instead of lived. I didn't release these things all at once. It happened slowly, gently, layer by layer. And what replaced them wasn't certainty. It was trust. Trust in my own intuition. Trust in my timing. Trust that life didn't need to feel so heavy all the time. That moment became the foundation for everything I do now. Not because it gave me answers, but because it gave me permission. Permission to evolve. Permission to choose alignment. Permission to listen inward instead of outward. And if you're listening to this and something feels familiar, if there's a quiet voice inside of you saying, I can't keep living this way, I want you to know something. That might not be the end of something. It might be your turning point too. So anyway, I want to thank you for listening. Thank you for holding space for this truth. Stay close because something meaningful is unfolding. As always, peace and blessings, and I'm out.